Here with the soulful and the talented Mr. Abiah. Abiah, welcome.
Thank you so much.
How do I describe this experience in seeing you? The one word I come up with is visceral. And for me, visceral equates to the spirit. So, for our audience out there, could you explain to us what does spirituality mean for you?
I think spirituality is a way of being. It's a way of living. I'm a Christian, but I don't practice religion.
Mm-hmm.
I have a relationship with God. Therefore, it's a way of life for me. It is part of the fragments of my being is because of God. So that's what spirituality means to me.
Okay. And what is it that you do every day that feeds that spirituality? Like, what are some disciplines that you have in place, or?
Well, for me, I read my devotionals.
Okay.
I read like 2 devotionals a day usually, and I study the Word. I mean,
Okay.
you have to do that to stay grounded and to be in communion with God. It's like you and I talking. If I were to become your friend,
Yeah.
you and I would talk all the time.
Yeah.
And you have to do that with God as well in order to have your grounds with Him.
I like that. I was watching an interview that you did. I think it was at EPK, and you said something that really stuck out to me. You said each and every one of us has a ballad, and that really stuck out to me. Could you explain that a little bit further?
I think that we all have things in our lives that kind of create our storyline for our lives.
Right.
Most of the time, for me, that comes in the form of a ballad. And I think it's in everyone's lives. And when I think of ballad, I think of love. Because most slow songs, whether it be a gospel song or a pop song, an R&B song, when they're ballads, you're really talking about love or the lack of love. But it all is centered around love.
Right.
And because we were made to love, from love to love, I think we all have a ballad in our lives.
I like that. So, I believe that balance is the key to life.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you balance the spiritual with your gift, and also you're married, so you have a family? How do you balance all 3 of those things together?
I think it can be tricky, honestly. I think it's something you have to be praying all the time because your career, is asking one thing of you, your marriage is asking one thing of you,
right.
And then your own being is asking something of you. So I think it's just about a lot of communicating. And a lot of planning, honestly. I have to plan my life all the time. I'm very disciplined in that way.
Right. Okay, so last question.
Mm-hmm.
What is the one spiritual lesson that has been recurrent in your life and that you would share with someone? If they never knew anything else about you, what was the one spiritual lesson that you would want to share with them?
Wow. The race is not given to the swift nor the strong, but the one who endures to the end.
Okay, brother. I'm mad at that. Thank you, Abiah. It was a pleasure interviewing you. And again, I really enjoyed the show. Amazing.
Thank you for being here. Amazing. Thank you.
Plug his record.
Huh?
Plug your record.
Oh, yes. You can find out more about Abiah at abiahmusic.com. My new record is called Life as a Ballad, and it's available on iTunes, Amazon, and your local retailer.